Hey y'all, it's Mary and welcome. This is Mask Monday and I am going to be doing this mask today, the Cream Shop Be Smooth Skin. This is a red panda mask that I won from Katie's Corner of the World. Katie and her daughter Emily did this mask a couple of Mondays ago and I won it. So I'm going to put this on and then I'm going to do some questions that I found. Let me put this on. It's really cute. The Cream Shop is a really good company and their masks are very, very nice. Here comes the train. Hey, Smudge. Smudge is, I don't know what he's, I have on these, maybe he's interested in these ears. I got these ears from Amber's, Ambizzare DIY and other stuff. She gave them to me as a gift, and they are cats with unicorns. Unicorn cats, if that makes sense. They're super cute. It's super cute. Okay, this is the mask, and it is so cute. I've done another one of these in a cat mask that was sent to me by Kim from Kimmy's Boxes. And then I did find a box of them at TJ Maxx, and I have sent a few out to other people. It's just fun. All right, let's put this on and see. Ooh, and I had this in my little refrigerator that I got from Face Story. So it's nice and cool. It's starting to get very warm here, which it does in May. It starts to get hot. I'm gonna try to leave this piece on because it's part of the red panda look. So a lot of essence going on. Let's see. I have my little roller since Gracie broke my big roller. Okay, I wanted to remind y'all, don't forget about my FabFitFun battle that I'm doing with Johanna Masonette, which is JM Unboxing&More. And we have a giveaway for that, and you have to be subscribed to both of us. So go check that video out. I'll link it below. And again, anybody that I mention, I usually always link them in the description. If I forget and you're interested in seeing them and you can't find them, just holler at me and I will get you a link. I try to remember to put everybody in that I mention. Okay, so this is very nice, very, very moisturizing, very, very moisturizing. It feels really good and especially nice and cool. We've been having some cool nights, but then warm days. And then this week, I believe is gonna get into the 80s. But we've been very, very blessed with a beautiful spring. And a lot of times spring here in the South can be volatile with weather. And we've had a little bit, but not near as bad as it could be. So I'm just counting my blessings. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cut this out. Well, it's just hanging there, I'm not eating it. As long as I'm not eating it, I'm okay. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Katie and Emily. This says that it is animated red panda face mask infused with wrinkle reducing retinol. Ooh, just what I need. Okay, this doesn't want to stay. It's a very nice fitting mask, except, and I'm sure it would be fine if I wasn't talking. You know, this always is an issue for talking. Okay. So, and then also look for my hidden treasures. I have giveaways often, and they're hidden because it requires you to hopefully have to watch my videos. I just like to see y'all and to comment, and comments and talk to me, and I love to talk to y'all. And I would like it if you'd watch my videos. And also, please, if you're around and you watch me, go ahead and subscribe. I'm getting close to 700, so I will be doing a giveaway for that when I reach 700. Actually, when I get a little bit above, because our numbers go up and down. They can drop by 5 or 10 at a time. My dryer just turned off. I didn't even realize I had it on. So I will probably wait till I'm 710 or 715 before I actually do the giveaway. But I'm starting to get some things together for it. So be on the lookout for that. And then I have a couple collabs coming up and things like that. So I'll always be on the lookout for those kinds of things because I love to give back to y'all. I love it. Okay. And it's a beautiful sunny day. And I don't know if it's the timing of the year or what, but the sun is not coming in the window very well. So I have to actually have my ring light on right now. because otherwise I have a black shadow here. And, so I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe I did better when I was, maybe I'll move back to the corner of the table because that's closer to the window and my face was moved. I might have to do that when I have sunlight, because I love the sunlight and I love to not use the ring light if I can. So these questions, if y'all remember the crazy thing I got from FabFitFun, these crazy cards that were loaded questions and awkward family photos. Well, most of them are these crazy photos, but there are a couple of pages of questions, and some of them are just too silly, but some of them are fun. So I thought I would try to do some of them, and I will put them in the description if anybody else wants to do them, and I may tag a few people at the end. So number one is, what kind of family business would you like to start? My family never been very much that way to start a business, but everybody in my family are excellent cooks. Pretty much everybody. So my brother loves to cook, my sister loves to cook, my mother and father are gourmet cooks, and I consider myself that as well. I have one sister that does not like to cook, but her husband likes to cook. I just, look at all the essence there, y'all. Oh my, what a mess that made. But anyway, I would probably want to do something like that. I don't know that I'd want to do catering because that's very demanding and, so scheduled. But I don't know, maybe like a bakery would be nice to open. I think that would be a nice thing to do, would be fun. And the second question, if you had to live on one candy for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Now, I love candy, all kinds of candy, so that is difficult for me. But if I could say something like chocolate or gummies or something, and that would be a whole bunch of varieties. But to me, this meant to really pick one. So I thought Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, because it has the chocolate and then it also has some protein in the peanut butter. So that's what I'm going with. And number three, what activity would be difficult to perform in the dark? And for me, reading. I'm a reader and I love to read. And my ex-husband used to say that I had bat eyes because I can read in the dark. I don't think it's really good for your eyes, but if you don't want to disturb somebody else in the household, I can do it. So, but it is difficult to read in the dark. And what is a terrible thing to have outside your front door? When I saw that question, I'm like, that is a crazy question. But when I started to think about it, I remember, thank goodness this only ever happened one time, but I was out with Buddy, and it wasn't quite the front door, but it was the side door. Actually, there were two times. One, I couldn't get back into my house because there were armadillos in my carport, and they wouldn't leave. I had to, and it was late at night, like at 10 or 11 at night, so I was crazy hysterical. Since that time, I was new to this house and new to armadillos. Since that time, they're more afraid of us than we are of them, they say. So I would, have done all I could to try to scare them off. Eventually they moved on and I was able to get back in the house. But then also one time only, thank goodness, we were on the side of my house. I have several beautiful trees and gardens over that way. And we're walking and just minding our own business. And all of a sudden we were being chased, probably not, but it seemed like it, by a skunk. And all I could think of was, oh goodness, a Buddy getting sprayed. Because when a dog gets sprayed, it's very difficult to get the smell out. But thank goodness we did not. And we were able to get back in the house without a problem. For what store would you want to win a shopping spree? For me, that's really easy to answer. If it can be an online store, Amazon for sure. But if it has to be a physical store, I don't have a Target by me, but I do love Target, and I would pick Targets. Number 6, what simple thing are you unable to do? I'm left-handed, and that does cause me a lot of issues. As you know, on this unboxing channel, I have trouble opening packages, like things like this. But I have trouble with locks and keys. I always have trouble with locks and keys. And I'm not sure why, but I do. And I can't blame that on being left-handed, but I just have an issue with that. And number 7, what foreign attraction would you like to see relocated to the United States? I thought about that a little bit, and there's so many wonderful foreign attractions, but if you take them out of where they're at, then it takes away from what makes them so spectacular, in my opinion. They need to be in the countries that they're in. But if since I have to pick an answer, I would probably say the pyramids of Gaza, because I've always been interested in archaeology, and I would love to go and investigate them. I think that would be really, really fun and cool, and to learn more about it. So, number 8, if someone were to offer you an unlimited supply of one thing besides money, what would you ask for? And that was difficult, because I could come up with a probably we all could come up with hundreds of things. But in this day and age, I think I would say gasoline. And then also, I might say sheet masks, because I love my sheet masks. Absolutely love them. This is so cute. I didn't even stop to really look at that. Look how cute this is. It's really cute. Thank you, Katie, and thank you so much, Emily, because I know Emily really gets interested in the sheet masks, and she likes to do that with her mom once in a while. So, from Katie's Corner of the World. And number 9 is, what childish thing do you love? And I love so many childish things. But I thought long and hard about it to come up with a good answer. And I like kaleidoscopes. They're just so interesting and beautiful. Those things you twist, and then there's different kinds and different styles, but there's things inside, and then when you turn the tube, the things move around, and then you can see different shapes, and it makes different prisms and patterns and stuff like that. Really, really pretty. So, okay. Number 10, if you created a new flavor of ice cream, what would it be? And now I'm an ice cream person. I love it. But honestly, there's every flavor you could think of out there. I couldn't think of one that I would just create that hasn't already been done. One of my favorite ice creams is, I like Ben & Jerry ice creams, and they're Chubby Hubby. It has a malt base, which I love malt. I love chocolate malt. I love vanilla malt. And it's hard to come by malt things these days. I do have some malt powder that's, who makes that? I forget who makes it, but if you saw the container, you would recognize it. I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, there's also chocolate-covered pretzels in that ice cream, and that is, I love the sweet and the salty going on. And then there's peanut butter. It's an excellent ice cream. If you haven't had it, try it. 11 is, in what cartoon would you like to be a character? And I'm old school. I don't know any of the new cartoons. Well, I've seen SpongeBob, but only because I was forced to, that kind of thing. But I loved the Flintstones, and I loved the Jetsons. So either one of those, they're way opposite ends of the spectrum. The paleo, what do they call that? Something times, or the future, So I'd like to be in one of those. And then the last question, number 12, what are you a self-proclaimed expert at? I thought that was the funniest question, because I think we all think that about ourselves, that we're expert at something. And, I think I would say everything, but just teasing. But, you like to think that you are, that you know what you're doing and that you're an expert at everything. But I am pretty good at, I think, I'm pretty good at matchmaking. And I don't necessarily mean a man and a woman and they get married because I suggested them, I mean, just putting friends together and things like that. I think that I'm pretty good at that. So I like to do stuff like that. So anyway, this is getting a little bit long here, so I'm going to end it here, and I will hashtag the Mask Monday ladies, and y'all go enjoy all of them. There's so many of us. They're lots of fun to watch. And y'all just have a wonderful Monday and a blessed week, and count your blessings. Bye-bye.